What up? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And look at you. You done stumbled upon little OTB Saints, where we bring you all the latest black and gold coverage.
Who are the Saints going to draft? Who's going to be their quarterback? What does the salary cap look like? All that information and more.
Hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe. Okay, you know what? Here then. Why don't you know what? You're right, Matt. I'm glad you said this. Let's talk some sports.
Yeah.
Okay?
Love it.
How do you feel about Klint Kubiak, new Saints OC?
Yeah, Gary's boy.
Yeah, that's right. How do you feel about...
That's way more than I thought you would know.
Nailed that, didn't I?
How do you feel about motion? Because word on the street is he likes a lot of pre-snap motion.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's going to be bad. They're not going to be very good.
What? That's not what I expected.
Everybody that comes in with like all this motion stuff, unless you're that cat from Miami, it's all just like.
But he is Kyle Shanahan. That's how we're supposed to approach this. I see Klint Kubiak. I say Klint Kubiak, and then I say that's actually Kyle Shanahan. Like I think Klint Kubiak's the reason why they actually made the Super Bowl this year.
Okay.
But Kyle Shanahan's why they lost, though, not Kubiak.
Mm-hmm. It's like saying Hester's sons are going to be great fullbacks because they came from the tree of Jacob.
I don't think that's like a crazy thing to say, is it?
Well, fullback might not be a position by the time they get there, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
none of them play fullback.
Yeah, I don't like. So I was in one offense in the NFL that was like every play was a shift in motion or a shift or a motion.
I was in one for 4 years.
It was brutal, and it sucked.
So you're being legitimate, and you're saying that you don't enjoy that from a quarterback perspective.
Shifts and motions have a place and a time and a place. Motion certainly more than shifts, especially if you have like really elite talent that you're trying to get really good matchups with.
That's what we were more motion than shifts because we were trying to free up Gates.
Yeah, and that's fine. But a lot of coaches just get into if there's a reason for what you're doing, like specific game plan reason, like you don't need to go into day one of training camp and all you're doing, every single study hour, minute that you have is trying to memorize the names of all these shifts and all these motions.
Do you even Matt Canada? Bro?
Yeah, Matt Canada is awful.
I mean, to your point,
what are you talking about? Matt Canada's been in NFLC for years now.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it'd be like
just because he's an NFL OC doesn't mean he's a good OC.
Bunch right, blast to jack right.
Yeah.
So it's real wordy because it'd be bunch right, blast to jack right, 99 stop F cross M. Yeah. And it's like you got to remember our blast is on bunch and I'm here and I'm going to jack and
blast before jack.
Yeah, because you'd be bunch right and then you'd blast, which is the movement to jack right.
Okay.
Which is fullback offset to the tight end side.
I hate to say it for all you Saints fans. You're going to win 7-8 games. It's going to be fun when you win.
It's not true. We hired Keith Williams as wide receiver coach. You even know about Keith Williams? He's been an assistant wide receiver coach for the Ravens for the last 3 years, Matt. Okay?
That's a good point. They're a good team.
And before that, he was a private wide receiver trainer that worked with the likes of Tyreek Hill. And Devontae Adams.
He's a good player.
Your boy,
basically,
Devontae Adams.
Tyreek and Devontae are on the Saints.
Exactly, because you got Keith Williams.
Basically. So until you make a wholesale change from the top to the bottom, you're not going to attract any free agents.
This man next to me played for Dennis Allen.
No,
He's tried to tell you something.
But no, well, and Matt's already told us on this show before that the original sin really lies with Mickey Loomis.
Yeah, it needs to be a wholesale change.
Which,
great guy. Doesn't mean anybody's a bad dude.
That ain't happening. So it is what it is.
Yeah, 7-8 games.
The
good 9 might be a really good year. 9 wins.
That's what they had this year.
It's a winning record.
That would get everybody fired. They have to win. They have
not
to
everybody.
The playoffs.
According to you, not everybody.
You're right. No, that would not get Mickey Loomis fired.
Then they'll just sign. They'll hire another San Francisco 49ers assistant next year.
What if we hire Klint Kubiak to be head coach next year? That's what I'm talking about.
Gary's boy?
Yeah.
Gary was a great head coach.
He was. Super Bowl winning.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He ended up winning the one.
Or just Kyle Shanahan. Just get him.
Yeah.
Tyreek.
Mike's son.
Get Devontae. Mike's son.
Yeah.
Mike's boy.
His eldest, I think.
Well, there you go, guys. It looks like the Saints are actually going to suck, according to Matt Flynn. Way to go.
I mean, it's not a bold prediction.
This whole
is that a bold prediction? Is that a hot take? I didn't say they're going to suck.
No, not.
So they were going to.
That's the problem, though.
Said they're going to.
They're not good, and they don't
stink.
suck enough to be able to go out there and get a top quarterback.
What do you do about Demario Davis? He's 35 years old, but he looks awesome. He looks as awesome as ever. But I'm saying, but you just don't like. You've got Warner, but he's about to be a free agent. Dave's got 1 year left as well, and then Zach Bond's already a free agent. Like, how do you give Demario another kind of big deal?
I mean, he's 35. I wouldn't say give him a huge deal. A 2-year deal would be probably your maximum. I mean, 35, and even though he's playing at a very high level, and Matt can probably back me up here, like you can be playing at a high level in the NFL, and then you come back the next year, and at some point, it's gone.
Really?
Like I've seen it happen before.
One day you just don't have it anymore?
I mean, you could second, you could jam your big toe, and that's just like, it bothers you the entire season. Like little things like that when you get older affect you a lot longer.
Yeah.
And was a famous thing that Jimbo used to say to us, and a lot of coaches used to say to us, first day of training camp, they're like, enjoy it. This is the only day you're going to be 100% healthy.
Yeah.
All season.
Yeah, so when you become 36, 37 years old, what Matt's talking about, that sprained ankle that when you were 26, you can put some ice on it and be fine.
Yeah.
It's going to slow you down.
Wow, just amazing black and gold takes right there, Jake.
I don't think I've ever heard any takes that are better than the two guys that just gave you that take.
And you can keep getting them by going ahead and liking, subscribing, ringing the bell to get notifications when we post. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next OTB Saints.